The leader of the Hezbollah militant group has threatened a member of the European Union and warned nowhere in Israel will be safe if a fully fledged war breaks out between Israel and Lebanon. Tensions have been simmering on both sides of the border for months. Iran-backed militants have been launching rocket, missile and drone attacks to support Hamas in Gaza. They've increased in the past week after the death of a senior Hezbollah commander in an Israeli airstrike. In a televised address, Hassan Nasrallah says his group has new weapons and intelligence capabilities to target critical positions inside Israel, and it will fight with no rules and no limits. He also issued a warning to the island nation of Cyprus for the first time.
The Cypriot government must be warned that opening their airports and bases for the Israeli enemy to target Lebanon means that they have become part of the war, and Hezbollah will deal with it as part of the war.
Cyprus sits about 200 kilometres from Lebanon. The EU member has in the past allowed Israel to use its airspace for air drills, but not during times of conflict. It insists it's not involved in any military operations in the region. Hezbollah has drawn anger from Israel after publishing drone footage of what it says are civilian and sensitive military sites deep inside Israel in the city of Haifa. The group says it's evidence of its growing ability to gather intelligence. Israel continues to attack Hezbollah targets in southern Lebanon. Israeli officials have warned its military is ready for an offensive and has approved and validated a cross-border operation.
We are completing the land and air readiness, strengthening the intelligence systems and preparing for any possibility. We have to remember the basic situation, that Hezbollah started a war against us, even if limited on the 8th of October, a day after Hamas, and since then it has not stopped it. And in that sense, we have an obligation to change the situation in the north.
Israel views Hezbollah as its most direct threat. The two fought a 34-day war in 2006 that ended in a stalemate. The US and Israel estimate Hezbollah and other Lebanese militant factions have since expanded their capabilities with an arsenal of about 150,000 missiles and rockets at their disposal. In northern Israel, cities are deserted and businesses are closed, with most residents staying indoors. Some are optimistic the situation won't escalate into an all-out war.
I want to say that everything will be all right and the people are going to come back to here and the North is going to live again and everything is going to be okay, I hope.
For now, the border skirmishes show no signs of easing, despite efforts by US diplomats to defuse the crisis.
The situation is serious. We have seen an escalation over the last few weeks. And what President Biden wants to do is to avoid a further escalation to a greater war. That is the effort here. It will take everyone's interest in ending this conflict now. And we believe that there is a pathway diplomatically to do it, if the sides agree to it. But this is a very serious situation.